The Arsenal fan base has gone through a roller coaster ride for the last 2 days, where on one end we thought that with Trossard contract extension, we are not going to get any left winger or a center attacking midfielder. Fast forward to yesterday, David Onsi dropped a bomber that we are linked with Eze, and within 10 hours, we got a here we go, and now Eze is going to have his medical on Friday. And Eze could be the answer for our problems on the left wing and with creativity from the center. So without further ado, let's see what happened. Before we start, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as it helps the channel and your brother grow. Now, it all started because of one man, and it's not Bertha, it's not Arteta, but it's none other than Kai Havertz. He's the one who orchestrated this whole deal by taking one for the team. David Ornstein dropped this news where he said that Arsenal forward Kai Havertz set for a spell out with knee injury. Assessment on 26-year-old German international at early stage, so prognosis plus duration is unclear. Now we have later found out that it's not ACL but a knee injury, but it will still be out for at least a couple of months. And because of that, Arsenal are actively exploring transfer market for signing to strengthen their attack. I mean, we need to give this guy his flowers. Just a day before, we were thinking that we will not be signing any other player because we were extending Trossard's contract, and Tottenham were very close to getting Eze over the line. They already had terms agreed with Crystal Palace and with the player, but this guy has taken one for the team and has made sure that all the wishes of Arsenal fans are fulfilled. Build this man a damn statue. And after that, David Onsen dropped another bomber where he said Arsenal make move for Eberechi Eze. The 27-year-old wants them. Tottenham linked up the deal with Crystal Palace today, and they have the agreement with the player and Palace. But after the Kai Havertz injury, it's Arsenal who are now closing in on the England international. And moments later, Fabrizio also quoted David Ornstein and shared the same message, stating that because of the knee injury to Kai Havertz, Arsenal are moving in for Eze, with further adding that Eze would like to join Arsenal instead of Tottenham. 60 million package offered to Palace with easier add-ons and faster payment terms to try to beat Spurs, and negotiations are underway. And in a couple of hours we got that Crystal Palace have accepted 60 million package from Arsenal. Arsenal finalizing contract terms with Eze, with player keen on joining Arsenal. And with just an hour later, Fabrizio Romano gave us the three golden words: breaking Eberechi Eze to Arsenal, here we go. Verbal agreement in place between all parties. Crystal Palace to receive a package of excess of £60 million as Eze preferred Arsenal over Spurs. And today, Fabrizio confirmed that Eberechi Eze medical at Arsenal has been booked from Friday after tonight's game with Crystal Palace. So I think they are going to play a qualifier where I think Eze will be more or less on the bench, but in case they need it, they might want to use him. But the medical will happen on Friday, and Eze will be an Arsenal player. Now, this is a homecoming for Eze, where we already know that Eze was released from Arsenal Academy when he was 13 years old. And he said that I remember training after I got released, I couldn't focus. I was just crying. And Eze has been a fighter because after getting released by Arsenal at the age of 13, he was turned away by Fulham, Reading, Millwall before even reaching 18 years of age. But he kept pushing, he kept fighting, and finally got his move with QPR. And then he earned a Premier League move, became an England international, and scoring in the FA Cup final, winning Crystal Palace the FA Cup, and now winning the Community Shield as well with Crystal Palace. And now he comes back to Arsenal to give us the creativity and flair that we have been missing desperately. I mean, this deal happened so fast. I think in 12 hours, everything was wrapped up. Even making this mural, I mean, how quick they would have painted this, because this was ready early morning. But now with that, Eze now becomes the third highest player that Arsenal have bought for a total worth of £67.5 million. The first being Declan Rice, then Nicolas Pepe, and now him. For me personally, I think this is worth every penny. We have lacked creativity and flair in the center of the pitch along with on the left wing. And even though Eze is not an out-and-out left winger, he could provide us those creative moments on the left wing as well. Where most of the Arsenal players are placed so systematic, more or less like a boring robotic fashion, Eze and Noni Madueke, these two players are totally different. They both like to take ons, they both like to play with aggression. And I think this is what Arsenal has been missing in the forward department. Plus, for me, the main thing is that he is a Premier League proven player and not another project player, where we wait for a couple of years for him to develop before he starts performing. And finally, things have started to look good for Arsenal because from selling our best players, our captains, our best wingers, best strikers to the rival clubs, we have finally started to pull off deals that the other clubs would have wanted. In Eze, in Declan Rice, in Gyökeres, in Zubimendi. We are finally getting our act together and acting like a big club. Which suddenly our lineup looks pretty impressive. Eze, Gyökeres, Saka, behind them Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice, Zubimendi, and our defense is already sorted, so we don't have to worry anything about defensive duties. And I personally think that he could be the missing piece for Arsenal, along with Victor Gyökeres. We have been missing a player with a bit of flair and a proper number 9. And I think we have got both of them this season. And it's high time now that we push and get that silverware over the line. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this deal? And could this deal get us the title? With that, the video is done and there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.